Yo everyone, Shot16 back once again for the Renegade Master. So yeah, it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. What's it been, about 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less. But whatever, I'm back now. So yeah, Saturn update video. So yeah, I was, in my last video, I think I said I was going to break these down into parts like 5, 5, 5 until I got to the end, like a countdown, but I've kind of fucked that idea off now because I've got 7 games here. The last 7 Saturn games that I've purchased. I don't know why it's 7, which means I probably bought more, but I can't remember what the other ones were. But whatever. So I'm just going to show you the last 7 that I bought, which I can remember, like new purchases kind of thing, that I know that I've definitely not shown you yet. So yeah, 7 here, and then that will take me down to a solid 10. Which means that this is the penultimate Saturn collection video, because in the next Saturn video you're going to see, I'm just going to show you all 10. So that will be it. That will be the last video ever. Do you know what I mean? 5 years this collection has took to build. In the next video, that's it. It will be the end of it. Last 10. So there you go. So yeah, these 7 take me down to 10. So let's crack on and I'll show you what I've got. Some nice some nice games in this collection as well. So a couple of big hitters and one really cheap one. So yeah, I'll start off with the really cheap one. And this is a game that I've had before. It's probably one of the games that I bought first for the system, like way back in a bundle or something like that. But it never had a manual, and that really pissed me off because every single one of my games is complete for the Saturn collection, and yeah, I can't have one without a manual. So I basically tried to source a manual for it, but when they come up manual only, people want too much for a manual, and do you know what I mean? I only want to offer like £1 or £2 for it. Do you know what I mean? It's a manual for fuck's sake. But yeah, so what I did is I sold my copy and put it towards the funds of this copy, and yeah, it basically works out that I got another copy of the game for the price of a manual. So there you go. And that game is The Need for Speed. So yeah, I'm sure you've all played The Need for Speed. This is where it started. I used to play this a lot on the PlayStation 1 back in the day. The 3DO got a version of this as well, which is meant to be good. Saturn version, good as well. Plays just as well, in my opinion. It does anyway. I know people will probably disagree with that. Oh, the Saturn version is not as good as Split. Well, I don't give a fuck. It looks almost exactly the same to me. So yeah, good game. And like I say, this cost me about the price of a manual. It cost me £4. All in. So yeah, after I took off like the price of what I sold mine for, it cost me £4. So there you go. This game's not worth much anyway. So there you go. I've got another copy of that now. So that's good. Next game, a £25 game, round about that mark, and that is Pinball Graffiti. Not one that comes up though, but yeah, it's your standard 32-bit pinball game. Not a lot more than I can say than that, really, is there? It's pinball. It's on the Saturn. It costs you about £25, which is about how much I paid for it as well. No bargains on this one, really. Might have got it like for £1 cheaper or something daft like that. Yeah. From the screenshots, it looks like it's only got 4 tables to choose from, so you know, really pushing the boat out on that one, weren't they? But yeah, it's pinball, it's graffiti pinball, or it's pinball graffiti. I don't care which way you want to say it, but that's how I'm saying it, pinball graffiti, because that's how it's wrote, so that's probably how it's supposed to be said. I'm just chirping shit now, but yeah, it's a pinball game, fuck's sakes. So 2 games now that I got in kind of a bundle, if you want to call it that. 2 games, is that classed as a bundle? They came together from the same seller, in the same auction, sale, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I was only after one of these games, and this game will cost you around about £55 to £60 mark. It's around about that kind of area for paying, and that game is Galaxy Fight. So yeah, this is a 2D fighting affair, one-on-one fighter affair. Never played it, never even heard of it until like, yeah, I started collecting and I was like, what the fuck is that? It might be a Saturn exclusive actually. Don't quote me on that. In fact, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. In fact, I think I might be wrong. I think it might have got a PlayStation release as well. I'm not sure actually. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, it's like I say, it's a 2D. Is it 2? Yeah, 2D kind of one-on-one fighter, and it looks pretty decent. I've not played it yet, but I am going to play it because, you know, I like my fighters. So yeah, this is the game I was after. So like I said, 55 to around about £60. This kind of levels out for these days in the PAL territories. I paid around 65 for mine. So yeah, I wanted to pay 50 and I ended up paying 65, but I'll tell you why I paid 65 in the end. And that is because on the listing, as you do, like, this is mint as well, by the way. It's almost mint condition. Do you know what I mean? Say how old this game is, it looks like it's just come off the shelf, basically, in a store. So, yeah. Lost my train of thought now. Why did I pay £65 for it? That's right. I was looking through the photos, as you do, and I realised that the listing said it came with another game, and the other game just so happened to be another game that I needed as well, which hasn't happened to me in a long time. It's not like, do you know what I mean? It's been a long time since I bought a bundle, do you know what I mean, and needed like every game in it. But yeah, can you call it a bundle? Again, 2 games, whatever. So yeah, the other game was this, Highway 2000. Now this is like an arcade standard affair, arcade racer type thing. Not going to win any awards, but it's not bad neither. Probably would have been a budget title back in the day, but yeah, not too bad. But as I say, I was looking through the photos of this, and of course they went really into detail with the photos on this, front, back, shows you with the manual and everything, so you could see the copy. And then there was one photo of this, just looking like this from the front. And I was thinking, well, why is that game chucked in, and why is only one photo of it? Of course all the focus was on this game. The sale was basically just trying to flog this, and I think it was like just throwing this in, but it's just weird. So I thought it's probably shit, it's probably like going to be fucked up, probably not complete or like that. It had no detail on this game whatsoever, but I thought I need it, so I'm just going to pay the extra like 15 quid. Like I say, I wanted to pay 50 for this, but I paid 65, so an extra 15 quid for this game. I thought I'll do it. And it's complete, and it's not in too bad. I mean, it's got the ripple effect. You probably see it. It's got that ripple effect that these games get, these PAL cases get, the cardboard ones. But yeah, it's all complete. I'm not too bothered about it. It's passable to be in the collection anyway. So yeah, I'll take that. So basically, anyway, I looked this game up, and this game is going for about 50 quid on eBay at the minute on its own. 50 quid, so by rights I should have paid 100 quid for these 2 games. I can't believe that that's going for 50 quid though. I didn't expect that for a racer game. But it is a Saturn, isn't it? And Saturn prices are going up and up all the time at the minute. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I basically paid 50 quid for that. 15 quid for that when I should be paying 50 for that. So yeah, joy joy. Let me just have a look what time we're at. Bloody hell, 8 minutes, come on. So yeah, this game came today. And how much did this cost me? I should know this actually. It literally was on my doorstep today. Can't remember, I think I paid about £30 for it. It goes for around £40, so yeah, I was happy with it. And I was even more happy with it because this is mint. The mintiness on this game is unbelievable for the age of it, and to say it's a cardboard case game as well. And that game is, I don't even know how you say this, Hebereke's Popoitto? That's how I'm going to say it anyway. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it is good on camera or not, but try and get some shine on that as well just to show you. But that is so mint. That is probably the mintish game. The most mintish game I've got in the whole collection. So yeah, Hebereke's Popoitto, that's how I'm saying it, is like a puzzle game, kind of Tetris-y, column-mizzy. Is that a word? Column-mizzy. So yeah, you get 2 colours and you match like the colours, you get 4 in a row, it wipes the screen. But yeah, it's got kind of like a cutesy, as you can probably tell from the back if you can see it. It kind of got like a cutesy Japanese anime theme to it. So like the blobs, as you can probably tell from the front actually, have eyes on them, and it's really colourful. And yeah, basically when you match up the colours, they like blow up and they pop. So yeah, kind of cutesy, kind of cartoony puzzle game, kind of addictive as well. Yeah, it's a nice game, but I don't know if you want to pay that price for it. It is available on the Super Nintendo, I think, as well. For some reason, I can imagine it being really expensive on the Super Nintendo. For some reason, like most games. But yeah, anyway, Hebereke's, however you say it, Hebereke's Popoitto. That's how I'm saying it. What time are we at? 10 minutes. Does that say 10 minutes? It does say 10 minutes. Bloody hell. Anyway, so yeah, last two games now. So this is an expensive game. This is around about 90 quid to 100 quid at the minute. I got mine for 80 quid, round about that mark. I know I was happy with the price, so that means I got quite a good amount off it. Yeah, I think I did get about 10 quid cheaper than I budgeted for on this, so that was nice. And it's in a nice nick as well, and that is Dragon Force. The glare, you pay the price, don't you? You can either have good lights and lots of glare, or you can have shit lights, then you can't see what I'm showing you because it's too dark. So yeah, I get close up to the camera, so there you go, that's Dragon Force. And this game surprised me actually, not by price right, but the gameplay of it, because I thought it was a turn-based RPG kind of a game, but it turns out that it's a strategy game. You basically choose a general of an army, and then the point of it is to conquer like other armies and unite the nations. And yeah, I didn't expect that from it at all. And do you know, like strategy games, like real-time strategy games, they're normally like overhead kind of games, aren't they? Whereas this one, you've got like your world map, which is overhead, and then when you go into the battle, it takes place in real time, but it's from like a 2D perspective, like sidewards on 2D perspective happening in real time, and it's like, yeah, really nice cartoon 2D graphics, and it's happening like that. So yeah, it looks really nice. Like I say, it took me by surprise. I didn't think it was that kind of game, but yeah, an expensive game all the same. So yeah, £80 I paid. You can pay about 90 to 100 quid for this at the minute. Now, the most expensive game, I think might be the most expensive game that I've ever bought for the Saturn actually. This cost me about 140 quid, but if you see the prices that it's going at now, I got really lucky. I don't even know how I managed to get this game for this price, to be honest with you. I budgeted £150 for this game, but yeah, the listings on it, I thought I was going to be paying a lot more, because the listings at the minute are going for around £200 above 200. I think the most I've seen this go for is £270 for a Saturn game. £270 for this game, and that's insane prices. I mean, that's proper top end that I've seen for it. I think the lowest end that I've seen for it though is about 170, 180 at the minute. So yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't even know how I managed to do that. I was just right. I was on eBay, right time. Do you know what I mean? Just one of those right place, right time kind of moments. And that is, anyway, I'll show you that. It's Mega Man X3. And again, look at the artwork on that as well. I mean, if I covered that up, you'd think that that was the cover to a Japanese game, wouldn't you? That is beautiful. Like, just look at that artwork. That's beautiful. So yeah, it's Mega Man X3. So yeah, what did I say? About 140 quid I paid for that, with postage on top of that. So it probably cost me around 145. And I'm not sure if I paid more than that for Deep Fear or Courier Crisis. I can't remember. I can't remember which one was the if they cost more than this. But anyway, yeah, £140, so 145-ish with postage. So I'm happy with that. It's an expensive game, but like I say, I budgeted 150, so I'm happy to get it under that, and especially with stupid insane prices that it's going for now. And it's Mega Man as well. Now I thought, I was expecting this to be like, you know, the 3D Mega Man that you got on the, was it on the PlayStation 1? I thought it was going to be like that. I didn't realise that the X series wasn't the 3D kind of games. Because I thought, oh, it's Mega Man, but it's not the good Mega Man game. Because I class the good Mega Man games, you know, as the 2D side-scrolling affairs that you're used to. And that's what this is. So yeah, and you know the powerhouse of the Sega Saturn does 2D really nicely. So the game looks beautiful, and it plays like Mega Man should. So yeah, 2D, side-scrolling shooter, as it should be. And yeah, it's Mega Man. It's a good game. Kicks your arse, but it's a good game. Looks beautiful, and it's got like really nice animated. It looks like the anime Mega Man cartoon, like in the cutscenes. So yeah, it's got really nice cutscenes as well. So you don't mind paying a lot of money. Well, you do, but you don't mind paying a lot of money if you're getting a good game for it. And I would class that this is a good game. So it kind of softens the blow of that 140 quid, don't it? So yeah, that's Mega Man X3 anyway. What time are we at? 16 minutes. Right, I'm going to let you go because I've talked far too long on these games. So yeah, like I say, the next Saturn video you see will be the final 10 for which will complete the collection. So there you go, guys. Yeah, nothing more to say really. They're my latest purchases. See you for the last final 10 in the next Saturn video. I've been Shock16. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Bye.